Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz, with Sneak Peeks Tarot. First of all, I want to apologize for those that didn't get an April reading. I was going through some things. Oh, tongue twisted. Okay, definitely going through some things, and I needed some, get away. Well, but I'm back with my monthlies and my weeklies. This here is for my Aquariuses. Sun, moon, and rising. If this does not resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising signs also, okay? As always, follow your own intuition in any situation. So, this is the in and out reading. This is the inner you, and this is the outer you, okay? Basically, we want to see what's going on inside ourselves right now. A lot of the energy going around is about, a little bit of, checking in with self, inner check. And, that's the kind of energy, I guess, it's kind of like I don't know, this energy is coming with, like, if you can do things on your own, kind of like Uranus and the Fool card, okay? Kind of taking the journey yourself and moving forward. So, I mean, that's what I get, you know what I mean? Now, when I was meditating, shuffling your cards, okay, guys, a couple of things did come out, all right? Aquarius, we gotta have a pet talk, guys, because I'm an Aquarius too. But, this don't resonate with all Aquariuses. But when I was meditating, I kind of got the feeling of being bored and wanting to do something else, or change my path, like a instant change, like just quit and start something new, like real quick though, okay? And sometimes, all right, just because the moment, the timing makes you feel a little mundane because you just get used to routine and stuff, guys. You get bored. Boredom can bring misery too, but you can get bored. All right? And for most of us, we can deal with the boredom and stuff like that. But for others of us, we kind of sabotage what we do have right now in our lives that is good because, it's we want to break free, and in Aquarius we're very free spirited, but we love everything in people, they call it, we're like the parents of all the children of the astrological sign. Let's say we're kind of nurturing, and but we also can get a little bit manipulative, guys know, because we have that communication, that air energy, and we have good talk. We can communicate with people good. We're good. We're persuasive in things. We're just good with communication overall. Any air sign really is, okay? But you don't want to sabotage something that's good in your life because you're bored at that moment. I don't know what it is that's going on in most of my Aquariuses, but I mean, currently it's not going on in my own life, but I do feel the energy. So it's like you're bored and you want to break free and do your own thing, okay? I get it. Weather getting nice, people want to go out and do their own thing, but you're at risk of sabotaging something that you do have good, that's tangible, that's here. And for a lot of you, this might even be a relationship, okay? Don't sabotage something that's already good because you want something else. In other words, sometimes we just got to have a little bit, perseverance and push forward those days. Maybe tomorrow will be more exciting, and that happens in a lot of relationships where the relationship becomes a little bit boring, there's no excitement and you need a new flare spark, okay? And that's kind of something that, for my last reading for the Libras had, I just did a reading for Libra, and, they kind of want that, but they had a little bit more to theirs. And you're looking for that spark, that energy, that something to relight, to rekindle just this summery springtime, want to get out, do more things, energy out. But Aquarius, don't sabotage what you do have. And if you're in a relationship, for those, please don't sabotage your relationship. Things will get better. I don't know if I'm talking to a specific person, but I know I am talking to a percentage of you that is carrying this energy kind of strongly too. Like, You know, just don't sabotage what you have. Sometimes, even though we're not getting what we want right now, maybe it's just not timing for it. Maybe we just have to wait, have a little patience, you know, respect the process, and then we'll get what we want, you know, and or things will change and you get more excitement. But feeling like you're bored or feeling stuck, feeling like you can't, you know, like you just want to switch, you want to just change path. And sometimes that's a risk, you know, without knowing if you're willing to, you know, cut the ties with whatever you're letting go. You know what I mean? Just because of that moment, that feeling in time. Some feelings don't last forever. Okay, guys, that's what I'm trying to say. If it's something that has been going on for a very long time, then go ahead. By all means, if it's time to switch, it's time to switch. But the energy I got is somebody that's just a little bit. I think, you know, and I'm gonna be clear and frank, okay? This person, whoever I'm getting this energy from, is more of they want to push away from something before that something pushes away from them, okay? So it's kind of a protective thing, but sometimes you're not realizing that situation you're in is a good situation. And just because you're scared that something bad will happen in the future, and it hasn't happened yet, okay? This for them people that just have a lot of negative doubts right now going on, you know. It haven't happened. If it haven't happened yet, or you haven't seen no signs of it yet, okay, then trust that maybe until then, you know, everything will be okay. But don't assume, because you're protecting yourself, you know, and you're closing in your feelings, and you're at a moment where you're starting to shut down. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. I'm gonna get to you. You know, I'm getting to the energies that I'm feeling because of this, and you know, you definitely gotta get to that point where you have to be comfortable. You have to be able to trust that you're okay, especially if somebody's, you know, loving you the right way, if your job's good to you, if your family's good to you, if you are not stressing bills, if your friends are good to you, whatever it is that you're trying to switch away from, okay, guys, is how I say, is it might be good, you know what I mean? It's just at that down moment, you know, and some things have down moments. People, we're not perfect. Some things do slow down. Maybe you was in a fast pace dealing with something, whether it's work, love, family, friends, hanging out, whatever, partying. It goes the same way. You know, as far as you go is as far as you're gonna take it, right? So why not try to go as far as you can before, you know, don't assume something's gonna happen bad. You know, don't assume it if it's not happening. And if things are good to you, then they're good to you. You know, don't let it become ugly before it gets beautiful. You know, you really have to respect that all things have their process, okay, guys? And yeah, we do get down days, and some days do get boring. But that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. That doesn't mean we give up on whatever it is. That doesn't mean we move away. That means that we figure it out. Now, for like I said, for those of you that have been dealing with something like this for a very long time and they just really need that switch, by all means, go switch whatever lane you want. But for those that know it's just recently that things have been like this, come on now. You know, I don't want to be the one to knock the senses into you, but, you know, don't sabotage something's good, all right? If it's a good job, good friendship, good marriage, good family, good household, good stability, just don't sabotage that because you're bored right now. You know what I mean? Right now, because we will go through ups and downs as roller coasters go in our lives. All right, Aquarius? So, you know, Aquarius to Aquarius. I get like that sometimes. You know, we're not perfect, you know? I get days where I'm so drained energetically that I don't even want to look at nobody or nothing, not even my own babies. And I love my kids. You know what I mean? They're kind of teenagers right now, but I love my kids. So, you know, just try not to sabotage something good if it's good. If it's not good, like I said, do what you got to do. All right? So let's get into this reading. We're all going to start off with you, the inner you. The inner you, taking leadership and charge. This is the Emperor card, okay? The Emperor card, it is the major arcana for the Aries, all right? And this talks about you doing things for yourself, taking charge for yourself. That energy that Aries brings is about leadership, is about being the leader, not the follower now, is taking responsibility for the actions in your life and the things you do in your life. Okay, Aquarius? And this actually does go with the meditation, intuitive messages I was getting. So, this is really you. Focus on yourself. Focus on being a leader. Focus on doing things the right way. Focus on taking charge, though. Taking responsibility for the things you do and you don't do, because that is what an emperor is. He is a leader. And also, once again, I told you this energy of self. Aries energy. That Aries energy that's back here talks about focusing on yourself a little bit more. Okay? Bringing self, beautifying things and making things more comfortable for you and making things more easier for you, okay? Relaxing your mind, all right? Making sure that, you can see the beauty within all, because Aries sees beauty in everything. They love to make things beautiful. They love to look beautiful. They love to carry around that energy of, okay, I not conceited, but very confident. And you have to have that. When you have a leadership role, or if you're an authoritative figure, this is the time to show that. This month of May is to bring out the leadership in you, and take a lot of responsibility. Remember, everything you do, every action has a reaction. Don't sabotage. This is my warning for all Aquariuses, because even though we're just on one card, the energy itself is just, don't sabotage nobody or nothing, no work, nobody, no family, friends, loves, if you know it's good. Okay, guys, don't hurt it. Don't hurt something because you want to do something else, because you might lose that and you'll regret it. You know what I mean? It might have been the best thing you had, and you just let it go because you was bored at that moment. And sometimes we don't go off moments. All right, just know sure before you make any decisions. That's all. All right. I always tell you, follow your own intuition. But for those of you that are going through this, and everything in your life is good, it's just getting a little boring, don't hurt it. Don't destroy it. Don't be destructive on it. If it's something that's been going on for a while and it's time for you to get out, then get out. But this is just something you're gonna have to work out on all of y'all individually within your own lives, okay? On what's going on in your own life. And like I said, being the leader of your life, taking responsibilities and for the actions you do, for the things you do in your life, all right? Taking charge. Do what you need to do for you, all right? Do what you have to do to pursue your happiness. But make sure you're being responsible. And make sure you're doing things the right way, because you don't want no bad karma coming back to you. All right, so this is your heart and mind cards down here, and it tells me what's going on in your heart and your mind. And your heart, you just want a new beginning or a new perspective on love. It could even be a new love for some of you. But it's definitely a new beginning, okay? And it's a new beginning. You have all these emotions pent up in you, and that's really what it is. I think you have a lot to express, a lot of emotions you want to get out. You have a lot of energy pent up, and you just want to just go out and do new things. And that's okay, because with the Ace of Cups, it's okay. It's okay. It's a good thing. But it's follow your heart, follow your intuition, making sure you're doing the right, making sure you're not sabotaging something good. Okay, guys? Making sure that it's okay for you, that is right for you in your future. And your mind, and in your mind, you're taking your time. Okay, you're moving towards something. You could be moving towards an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, and you're moving slowly towards this person. You want to offer them a cup of love. That's for some of you, not all of you. That's okay too, because that's what's on your mind and your heart. All right, some of you just want to start something new. For others of you, you just want a new perspective. You just want to rekindle the old, and bring it out to new. But within all, you got to take responsibility in the actions you take, all right? This is an action card regardless, because it's still that energy of that fire and the wands, all right? And it's an action card, so it's telling you want to take action. You got to take responsibility. You got to take leadership. If this is what you want, you got to be the one to make the first step, take the first move. Okay, those are all fall under the same category with the Emperor and the Ace. So whatever emotional step you're making, your first move, because you are the Emperor, you got to make the first move. Okay, guys? And with that knight, the knight of coins, this slow energy, this is somebody that's really logical and likes to think things out, plan it out. So you're, you know, I tell you what, you're doing a good job because you're really taking your time planning this out, making sure it's right for you, and that's what you need to do, because you have to follow your heart, follow your intuition, take leadership and responsibility for what's going on, and make sure that you're alert within yourself. But this is really taking responsibility of you, okay, Aquarius, of you as a person, as an individual, and the things you want in your life, and the things that make your heart true. All right, the things that you need to follow, you know, when it comes to your intuition, that you're probably neglecting lately, you know, or not putting enough time to. If you want more action in a relationship, then it's up to you to bring more action into it. You know, maybe your partner, your spouse, is not aware that you're feeling bored in the relationship, or maybe your boss or coworkers are not aware that you're bored at work, or you know, you want to switch jobs. Okay, it's just the little things, you know. It goes for everything. It goes for your family. It goes, your family might not know that recently you've been feeling bored in your life, and you've been looking for like a sign or waiting for a phone call, something. You just feel like you've been waiting, stuck on wait mode. Okay, it could be with your family. You know, you just need some excitement, and you got all this energy pent up, because when the Ace of Cups comes out, that's a lot of emotions in there. You know what I mean? So you're feeling a lot right now, and you want to push forward, and you're taking your time, and that's all good. Just make sure you know that you have to take responsibility for who you are as a person. So whatever actions you take, remember, every action has a reaction. And you should really take your time before you take any action. And that's why the King of Coins, if it's not an earth sign that you are gravitating to, then it talks about taking your time and really planning things out, okay? Now, the exterior you, the outside view, what people perceive you in the outside, can be a little bit different, all right? And I got clarifiers for those. All right. So we got the Five of Coins. And the Five of Coins feeling like, going out and doing your own thing, or feeling left out in the cold by somebody. Maybe somebody made you feel like they left you hanging, okay, recently. Maybe, maybe that's what it is. Maybe because you're so bored around people, you want to go off and do your own thing. And that could be true. This can be true when it comes to the Five of Pentacles. But I do have a clarifier underneath the Five of Pentacles where we can go deeper in, all right? But I want to do the top cards first. But yeah, this Five of Cups talks about either you feeling a little bit left out, or feeling like you need to go out and do your own thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just talking about doing your own thing. Either you feel left out or you went off on your own. Okay? So, it fits with whoever it fits. Like take whatever resonates with you, whichever part of that fits with you. But this is the kind of energy you have, and once again, it's taking responsibility for the actions you do. You know what I mean? Because you don't have to feel like this. You have support, you have friends, you can go out and do things, but you're maybe waiting off for a specific thing, or you're really you take your time on everything. You're just that slow in your process of doing things. It depends who you are, okay? And it's okay to take your time. Most of us that do take our time, we kind of get it right the first time instead of rushing through and have to do it a second time, okay? So this kudos to you. Anyways, but going off and doing your own thing, and that's kind of what people see. Like the outside of you, it looks like maybe people, your family and your friends are looking at you like, damn, she wants to be alone, or she don't want us around, or even though they do want to be around you, but it's like the energy you give off is like, I don't want nobody around, I want to do my own thing. And it depends who you are, okay? But that's the energy that this card brings, this Five of Coins. Like if you want to go do your own thing, or you feel left out. And, other people might see it that way too. Like you're out there doing your own thing, that you don't got time for them. So you might want to check in on a few of your peoples if you're close to people. And hopefully they're not feeling like you just don't want to hang out with them or spend time with them. Or work. It's not that you just don't want to go to work. You know what I mean? Things like that. Because Pentacles talks about your foundation and your work aspect, okay? I mean, your investments and your financial aspect, and the tangible things, the material things in life, okay? This fire energy It's more like the things you can savor, like the things you want, the things you taste, the things you crave for, the passion, those things that fiery energy has. Your cup energy here is all your emotions, whether they're mad, happy, good, bad, I don't care, but they're all your emotions. Okay, so just for those that don't know, if you're new to my channel, yo, I try to give you a clear definition of what's going on. All right, so my dear peoples, this is this right here kind of shows me a big picture right now. Okay, you're trying to create something new. All right, you this is the Empress talks about, maybe some of you find out you're pregnant and you decide to do it on your own. You know what I mean? For some of you. For others of you, it's creating something new, creating your inspirations, creating projects, creating just your creative part of you. That's usually how the feminine energy is very creative, when the male energy is more logic from point to A to B, and then the feminine energy just goes and swirls in circles and stuff. Okay, so anyways, this is being creative. This is making things happen. Creating things in your life right now, making things happen. If you're not currently pregnant, then you're just making things happen right now. You taking charge of your life, and you want to change things because you're bored, or because for some of you, you're pregnant and you're trying to change your life around to something more productive because you're about to have a family. Okay, now that's for a slight few of you. I don't see this pregnant. But I don't see it for a lot of people. I just see it for a few that just find out they're pregnant and they just decide they need to go off on their own and change their world, and or realize that they just fell in love all over again with the fact that they're gonna be a mother. But it's taking leadership over your life. Over the things that you create. All right, bringing more opportunities. While creating. Okay. And the Empress talks about nurturing also, and the nurturing part of your life, nurturing the things that help you grow. All right. This other card, yes, this is the Seven of Wands. This is Seven of Wands. It's kind of like, is it worth it? Are you fighting for the right reasons? Is it all for the right reasons what you're doing? You really want to reconsider what you're doing and make sure you're doing it all for the right reasons. Okay, taking action on the things that are meant for you, and doing them, in a good way, because you don't want to bring bad karma, but is really. It's the same. This is that wand energy. Like, he has a staff already in his hand, and she has one, and these are the different things they're dealing with in their lives, and they're pushing forward, and they're wondering if it's worth the fight, if it's what you believe in. Fight for what you believe in, basically, is what it's saying. It's like, you got to take leadership in your life, but fight really for what you believe in and how you want your future, your life, your family, your job, whatever path you want to take. Make sure you fight for it. Follow your heart. But don't sabotage something that's already good in your life, okay? If something's going good in your life, don't hurt that, all right, guys? Because you can really lose out. But, being creative, being nurturing, like I said, for some of you are moving, taking your time trying to offer this cup of love to an earth sign. That's Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. For some of you, y'all just found out. Y'all might, for some of you, y'all just found out you're pregnant, or people might think you're pregnant also, because this is an external view of you, and maybe somebody thinks you're pregnant. and or you're pregnant and not you're starting to show. You know what I mean? And people are starting to notice, and you're trying to go off on your own and you try to keep it to yourself and do your own thing with it, and but people notice things like that. So this is for a real. It's starting to get a couple of messages here and there, and I'm sorry if I start confusing anybody. Just leave it in the comments, because I really try hard to, like I said, this is a general reading, and it's from lots of Aquariuses, and y'all not all going through the same thing in life. Okay, so I gotta be fair to everybody, all right, and give y'all the best messages that I see that I can. You know, I like doing personal readings personally, face to face with people. I don't do a lot of, but I think if I do any personal readings, I might do them like on Skype or something, but because I need to see interaction. I need to see these people. I like to interact with people, and but for general readings, I don't mind, because I am reading for the general population, for the strongest energy lingering that the cards pull, and our spirit guides and guardian angels know best. So we'll let them do what they do. I trust them. Okay? So now underneath your exterior, like I said, I have some clarifiers, and I had a clarifier for the Five of Pentacles, which is the Five of Coins. Okay, and you're going off on your own or feeling left out, and this is going to clarify this a little bit for us, because this is what you're giving off to everybody. All right. And we got the Three of Gabriels, all right? It says prosperity arising from wise planning. There go that Knight of Coins, that planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So whatever you've been planning is going to turn out well. Going off your own, I guess, was the best decision for you. And if you haven't done that, I guess going off your own, you can go do that. But just know you do have friends and family out there that can support you. You're not alone, all right? Even though you want to be alone, because in this case, it feels like you want to be alone. It's not like you're feeling left out, all right? For the Empress card, which is the 3, creativeness, you got the Star card, and this is you, Aquarius. This is you. You are the star, all right? This is your major arcana. This is you. You are the creator. You're creating things in your life that you want to manifest, all right? And it says a dream comes true. Believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So you're finally getting to a point in your life where you're seeing the fruits of your labor, basically. You're actually, whatever you've been planning and been creating and putting your energy into, all right, whatever you've been fighting for. Let me clarify that even better. Whatever you've been fighting for is finally here. It's yours. Your ships are coming in. That's what this one talks about. They're finally here. It's finally yours. Okay? Because of what you've done, because you went off on your own, because you took the initiative to invest and create and plan things out first, though, and you believed in what you was fighting for. So now you're going to get, what happens is you made a wish. All right, let that focus in a little bit here. You made a wish. You made a wish, and it's yours. It's coming true. All right, so I can't tell you what it is, because I don't know what it is. This it falls right under. It might be a very emotional, something creative. Okay, but it's yours. With all the planning and you've been doing lately, it's finally yours. And fighting for what you believe in, you got the Sun. You everything's gonna work out fine. Whatever you've been fighting for is worth it. Is worth the fight. All right? It says life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Oh my God, Aquarius. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Just don't sabotage what's good in your life, okay? For those of you, for others of you, if you need time to get away and do things on your own, so you to plan out and so you can pursue what you've been trying to take action on and what you believe in, go ahead. For others of you, you're moving and planning towards a earth sign, just know that follow your heart, okay? Take responsibility for whatever actions you take. All right, guys? That's pretty much what I have for you guys. But you got the Sun, and the Sun promises the light at the end of the tunnel. All right? The Sun talks about, it's also a card. It's a youthful card, so you might be, you could even be dealing with kids. For some of you, you've been wishing to get pregnant, and you finally got pregnant. For some of you Aquariuses, and you finally, you're going to have a child. So congratulations for those that did get that. For those that wish they had a baby and finally they find out they're pregnant. And, with the sun talks about that right there too. About the light in the tunnel. That's, being successful in your relationships, work. But also, getting that one thing you've been hoping for. And it's to have a baby. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my Aquariuses. I hope to see you back for your mid-months. Um, or I might do, start up the weeklies again. But just to let you know, I'm always here with you. I respect who you are. Follow your own intuition, all right? Namaste. Goodbye.